good people? It is your girl Mitch came in, and I'm really sorry for that small delay, but we're officially live tonight for the KPL series chapter 1, that is week 2 for the group stages. And watching Kwambia, the overall ranking have been showing us nothing but wonders, and unfortunately some teams will be dropped out after the 3 days of week 2 for the group stages. So let's see which teams will be eliminated. Prime Esports have been doing nothing but dominating the games, and even being honest, vijana wako na talent. So let's see what their plan is going to be. But unfortunately here we can see some teams are losing numbers. We can see IGL, they're getting at least 3 of their teammates are knocked and thirsted. Eskimo here basically focusing on the thirst, but what he has to remember is that he needs to recall his teammates. Oh no, he did not. And Prime Esports, they will be sporting our man. They are taking him back to lobby just like that. Now, here's the thing. So, of course, you know, some people will be eliminated, so I'm going to be expecting a lot of maybe camping here and there. But knowing KPL, camping might just be, by the way, for some teams. But so far, so good. We have a team like CG3. They are taking on INHAIL Tempo, and they're giving them good damage. I'm not sure if the challenge is still going on there for the free money to be won, but I will be seeing if that's going to be the case or not. TikTok Esports as well in the building. Why does everyone have a need to land in factory? Why does everyone always want to land in factory? Hapa kuna nini yenye nafanya watu watake kuja hapa? I really need to know, because I think right now it has become some sort of obsession, I think. Because everyone is landing here, and if I'm being honest, some of you are not really having a good time here, and you should probably look for a better place to land. RC Esports, luckily one of their teammates far out in that recall center, and they'll be getting the recall happening. Now, when you look at how the zone is looking, we might be having some teams realizing that they have to go to that zone, even though knowing Rondo, the damage from that blue zone might take a while before it's too damaging. So maybe that rotation will be a little bit slow coming to some teams. But acha tuone. Anyway, chat, how you feeling? What's good? Hi Ethox, hi King Dreezy, hi Cartel 254, hi Dismas. How you guys feeling today? I mean, it is a brand new day here in the KPL series, and I can proudly say teams are making me happy. Like Inipale, you have to remember that we have a meme lord watching the games. And every time he gets a chance, kijana anafanya nothing but kuunda memes. Na kuna watu wameonea patupu wakajipata kwa hizo memes. So poleni sana. You have next there. Oh, shoot. Wait. There's a lot of noise in my background. Just give me a second. Oh, my days. Okay, all good. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if the sound came to the live. I hope it didn't. I unfortunately opened something that threw some noise to my headphones. Okay, I'm good. Back and locked in. So let's see what we're expecting here. We can see some teams already losing numbers. I can see a good number here. I told you we'll be expecting some campers. But let's go back to factory. Amazing play there from Rusciano. He actually gets a knock and a thirst on U7. Last week their U7 was also trying their best to get something happening there. Postman trying to change his position there, but it seems like he will be going away for now, because right now CG3 Esports is distracted. There is one very, very interesting player mwenye anaweza ribu maneno, and that is INHAIL Tempo Jogo, who will be waiting and seeing when will he get a chance to engage against the teams here right now. So for now, we don't really know any fights that will be consistent. We're just going to be waiting for when that zone closes in, then maybe we'll be having some fights happening here. And their deadly clan holding it out here. They have a team very much close to them. Let's see where they are. We have TikTok Esports, Zayli, Eslan, Akram, all of them playing it safe. INHAIL Tempo losing numbers to Next. Let's go where we have Next and see what's happening there. MTF as well losing numbers. We can't see them getting knocked out there. We have a beautiful spray from Mike. Then the spray actually misses by a few shots. And we have 777. They are surviving for a while. We have a grenade being cooked up there. Is it going to be a Kobe though? It does go to where we have 777. And that spray is perfection, and 777 will be going down. Mike immediately going in for the thrust, but he has to be very much careful. Deadly na Mitch. I mean, nilimita mkutano nyuma ya tent akakataa kuja. So let's see if he's going to be performing with that name. But we have Mike there being pushed by na Mitch. And Mike has to be very much careful, but we, of course, if you have good earphones, you can hear him coming closer. And Mike, of course, hears him, goes in for what? What were we thinking would happen there? What were we thinking would happen there? Because whatever we were thinking would happen did not happen. So let's head over there. We have CG3 Esports losing numbers, and we have only Kazuma and Rocky remaining. I believe Rocky right now is going in for that revive, or rather recall. So let's see what's going to be happening here. TikTok Zaylee losing numbers. Shotguns are in play. Prime Von, they have been knocked and thirsted. Two players actually knocked and thirsted. Yani hata nikijaribu kufuatilia vita mnamaliza haraka. God damn, guys, you need to slow down. Alright, slow down. Anyway, let's see how this plays out. I mean, I believe everyone here has a fan. They have a reason they're watching. So if you have a team that you're vouching for, do not forget to mention them in the comment section. I can see someone saying, Uchiha say Nikon Ditni. Bro, I thought it's a shame to liachia watu wa ages, old age. CG3 Kazuma being knocked and thirsted. I think now it's going to be up to CG3 Rocky to get that revive on that knocked teammate. Of course, it's not going to be an easy one here, if I'm being honest. I mean, watu wako literally everywhere. Recall centers crowded. But so I don't miss a fight, let me go to where we have crowded teams. At least we can see something happening live on the screen. Again, Rondo is very tricky to move around, but I'm going to try my best to ensure that you guys can see 90% of the fights that we have. Rush Esports are not disappointing, but it seems like they're getting one of the teammates down there. Spotted does get knocked and thirsted, and now Babu there will be spotted by the Rush Esports players. He wants to try and get some sprays towards them. But my friend, if I were you right now, you can easily go for that recall. Seeing that Rush Esports is basically a full team and you're just a solo, so why not go and recall your teammate? Last week, Rush Esports actually Walitubamba Ville. Oh. Walitubamba Sana SNT, they are passing by Basco, they're getting sprays towards him. He's quite low and he decides, okay, you know what, I'm going to be engaging, and the sprays go in, but then the sprays are not really connecting. Simber knocked and thirsted. Ghost are still running for his life. And we have the spray there from SNT Basco trying to get something happening. But Habibi, my friend, you might be joining your teammate in lobby if you do not go away from Rush Esports. Now, Rush is actually on a streak here. They seem to be very hungry, trying to get those eliminations to their name already. They are leading. If you know where the results are as of now, Basco, they're being pushed, and we have a drive-by. Rush, Nico, and the teammates do get to secure another elimination to their name. Now, SNT Ghost has a chance of surviving. All he needs to do is avoid everyone and just recall. But here's the thing. Recall centers will only stay outside the zone. Oh, this card glitch. He goes in. Namich, do not disappoint me, please. Ghost there trying to get some pre-fires towards Namich. Molly goes in. Someone's about to be turned into barbecue, but then not really. Shotguns are out there. Who's the other shotgun? Pre-fires from Namich. The shotgun goes in, and Namich will be going down on his knees and joining the teammates back in the lobby. SNT Ghost there will be surviving the zone though, my friend. Ooh, not even the zone. Deadly Gojo. So let's see what next Mike will be doing here. We have some teams that are really close to him. Call Me Esports is actually there, and they might just be able to get on some fights happening. So let's see what next Esports will be up to. Watu wameiva. Mnaiva game squeezy. Guys, listen. Actually, I have to remind you guys. Ndio naingia badi. Oh my days. Karibu. Guys, if you haven't liked the live stream, please make sure you're liking, share the live stream link, and hit that sub button. Kama kawaida, and let's get the live moving. Now, here's the thing. We all know the Esports Nations Cup is coming, but acha before tuongeleleyo, wacha tuende kwa Rush Esports. There they have some eliminations, and Deadly Esports will be joining the Deadlies in lobby. Excuse me. So as you can see, TikTok Esports finally have some fight here that is actually worth the watch. I hope you see hiccup. No. Okay, Elson, they're going in for that push. He has to be very much careful. Rush Esports is on a spree. The sprays, and we have someone there being knocked. It's Baja. And he's down on his knees there. We have TikTok team down. Now they have to really get that revive and still make it into that safe zone. Eslan cooking up a grenade. Might just be a Kobe, but the nade doesn't go in there. Rush Chinese guy very much damaged, but then Nico with the cover does get Elzan down. And right now Rush Esports is going to be cornered. You can see a team passing by there. Team 22. Is a solo. He doesn't stop. Now TikTok Zayli decides, all right, so we have lost at least one player, so why not just make it into that safe zone and avoid the fight as much as we can. He will be surviving that for now. TikTok Akram as well and the teammates also making the rotation into that safe zone. So let's leave them at that. Call Me Esports are losing numbers. Only one man remains standing. And I don't know what Batty Boy will be doing. But let's see if that push will be worth it or not. Rec Esports as well getting some players getting knocked there. There are at least 3 teams in the same location. Okay, it's Baja and RC. I believe that is a TikTok team and RC Esports have been able to encounter each other. So let's see what next Naruto will be up to. I believe there is a fight that is about to brew. And they need to also make it into that safe zone. Huda, how you doing? How's everything? Welcome into that live stream. Rush Esports are taking on TikTok team. You can see a knock there finally. It seems like the push is finally happening now. And TikTok Esports will have to do something. But then Rush Esports, they say to Zayli, well, maybe another day, but not today. They are able to get him down on his knees, taking him back to lobby. And now only 2 players remain standing, Baja and TikTok Akram, who are down the numbers. Now all they need to do is avoid the fights as much as they can. If it means camping, then why not? If they do not want to lose the fight, then they should literally sleep in that room and never leave till the game comes to an end, because numbers are literally everything. Now you can look at the outside of the zone here. INHAIL Tempo Jago is basically knocked here by the zone. It is getting quite damaging. The teams need to make it into that safe zone. You can see the rotations happening, and you have NXG, CG3 Esports. The spray is actually good. They were able to get a knock there, and one of the teammates from TikTok team has been knocked. And you know what follows there from RC Esports? Immediately they get a knock there. They will try and get a push, but it seems like not today. RC Anonymous will be getting that elimination just like that. There's CG3 and NXG. The zone is closing on them there. Prime Mohar, I don't know if he's in his prime, bro. Come on, it's dangerous. But we have NXG Toxic. They are being taken back to lobby. NEX? What is this team's names? Why are they the same? But I believe CG3 there has been able to eliminate our team right in front of them. So let's just go here and see. Maybe we'll have some order, because everything is happening the way it wants to happen. And everyone is fighting. But Rush Esports is passing by. Team 13, Batty Boy. It does put Rush Esports, does get the sprays there. It does get the damage. But then he will not be getting a knock just yet. But that damage was actually really, really good. Prime Moha camping it out here. CG3 very much close. RC are taking on MTF, and the shotguns are actually connecting. The player there is quite low. What am I doing? Rashiano, he wants to go in for that push. The jump shots are there, but then Batty Boy does take Nico. That means Rush Esports is getting engaged. Let's see what Rashiano will be up to. A grenade is getting cooked up there. Might just be a Kobe, and grip goes down. Rashiano immediately does take an opportunity with this push there, and he tries to go ahead and play on that aggressive push there on MTF. One player remains standing. That is Demolish. A shotgun in his hand. RC Esports going in for that push, waiting by that room is Demolished. But will he be able to wipe out a team by himself? They go in and they take him out, and that's gonna be GG's for our boy there. He will be going back to lobby. Now all the teams right now are getting fights happening on their side. Rush Esports not falling short of the action. They are there. They are waiting for the opportunity. RC cornered by the zone, and that's going to be Rush Esports waiting for them. I don't know what RC is going to be cooking here, but then Rush Esports not moving a muscle. They want it. They will take it. And if it means holding it down here, they will do exactly that. Now for you East, I tell you to go west. But guys, these jokes will be end. Yo. Wow, CG3 Esports. So now U7 has been eliminated there, and we are yet to see what could happen next. Rush Esports, RC trying to make their way into the zone. Rashiano, he goes down, and Rush Esports is not letting them pass. But then, one man made it in there. Postman cooking up grenades, and if it goes well, there might just be Kobe's, and we'll be seeing Rush Esports going back to lobby. Another grenade there from Postman. A player goes down. He's not stopping just yet. Grenades need to go in, but you know what Postman is going to be doing? He will be going in for that push, and he will get closer to Rush Esports. Shotgun in his hand. He gets us the sticky bomb in. I don't know if that is going to be doing a lot of damage just yet. FPP in his hand. They're getting a revive behind the vehicle. He's trying to look for them. He cannot see them, and the player goes down. Now RC, you need to get closer. They try to go in for that push. Ashana, the teammates passing by. Anonymous closes in as well there. Again, a grenade in his hand. If it goes well, Kobe will be coming from the team. The grenade is looking good, but then you have NEX that burnt in. Another grenade flies in. Roshiana goes down. Nardis is not stopping there. He takes him back to lobby. Anonymous says, okay, let's stay anonymous for now. Let's stay anonymous. But then the grenades are coming in hot there. Nardis still surviving. The Spurs are looking good there. Third party from NEX. And we have RC surviving by this game. No. Rush Esports, no. All the teams there have been third party. They will be going back to lobby, and now we'll be having just 4 teams remaining. CG3 Esports are there. Grenade in the hand of Kazuma. Mike is trying to go in for that push, and then he gets ambushed. But I mean, CG3 has the numbers. Kazuma goes down as well. One person remains standing. There is a mess there. Tries to get the sprays there, but then Mike with an S12K, he is unstoppable. 2 teams remain standing, and I can tell you for a fact, kama ujaiva game si ukai lobby kama mimi. But the thing is, every team in KPL wameiva game. I think 777 there did actually get some lag. We have seen that. We've seen how he's moving. It means that his game did actually lag there. But let's see what the POV is on the side of Unity. We can hear some sprays come from all directions. And NGX there will be sandwiched, cornered, and 777 will be going down. That means TYCOONZ will be going in for that push. They know they were able to get that knock there, and we have Shakur there trying to smoke up the place. But my friend, the push coming right now is gonna be personal, and your team might just be going back to lobby. NEX goes in, Shakur goes down, and we have one person remaining. Plaster, they're coming from the back. They pull their sides, and we have the first game of the night. Just like that, done and dusted. And the first chicken dinner goes to none other than NEX, getting themselves a total of 18 eliminations in just the first game. Guys, if it is haram, I believe it is very much haram, because what is this? Chicken dinner and 8 eliminations from NEX. Second place there we have NGX. They have 4 eliminations. The third you have CG3 with 11. Fourth you have Prime Esports 2. 5 we have Rush Esports 13. 6 we have RC 14. Haibo. 7 you have INHAIL Tempo 0. 8 you have U72. 9 you have MTF 0. 10 you have Rex Squad 3. 11 you have Call Me Esports 2. 12 we have NXG 0. 13 you have TikTok 5. 14 we have Baba Hakim 0. 15 Deadly 1. 16 SNT 2. 17 TS 0. 18 IGL 3. 19 we have TYCOONZ Esports 0. Going a lot with 10 eliminations. We have none other than Rush. Nowadays, a best companion with 3 rescues. We have a Rush 911. And then finish out with the final elimination. We have NEX Mike. Well, guys, that is it for game number 1. Wacha nikwambie, kumewaka, moto ikawaka. Now, all you can do is just fun it. Tuendelee kuwasha moto, because you know what? That is an amazing game. Congratulations to NEX for that amazing chicken dinner. 18 eliminations at chicken dinner. Vijana wako kazi. Alright? But as usual, guys, remember 5 games per day. And that was just game 1. 4 more games to go. Acha nikuambie, kutawaka. Alright, for now let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back to see what the teams have in store for us. So if you're watching, make sure to like the live, share the live stream link, and hit that sub button so that we can continue growing the YouTube channel. Alright, for now, BRB. All right, and we are officially back, and we're about to heading into that second game of the night. And if I'm being honest, I'm actually pretty much excited. It is a wrangle, and we have seen how Rondo is. Meona watu wanaweza iva game, right? People cooked, the meal was served, and we ate it wholeheartedly. That was a very interesting game one, and now we are going into that game two, and I really want to see how the teams are going to be playing. So let's go ahead and see. Let me see if it's here with me. Just give me a second. Yes, it is. All right, so let's see the teams participating. We have Rexcode, we have NEX, we have SNT, INHAIL Tempo, TYCOONZ Esports, IOS, Colmies, TikTok Team, CG3, MTF, U7, Ideal, Rush Esports, RC, Team Secret, Deadly Esports, Prime, and NXG. And if I'm being honest, Leonile Sikuwaton on a dust. Anyway, guys, the game is about to begin. So let's head into the game and see what's about to be cooked for us when it comes to game number 2. All right, I am back, and we are officially a go. So let's see how the teams are going to be performing. Just give me a second. Game window is looking wrong side for my eyes. All right. Okay, so let's see what to expect when it comes to game two. And as you can see, teams have landed in sports that they feel comfortable in. In form, we have at least one team, but they're not far away from another team that is a Rescue Esports, very much close to them. For some reason, teams are crowded towards Severny. We have the IGLs just by shooting range. We have Deadly Clan also almost in the same place around the northern side here of Erangel. We have U7 Esports as well. They are holding it out there. They might just be able to encounter the teams around that region depending on how the teams decide to make their rotations. When you look at Georgetown, we have a team there that is a rec squad, and they're not alone. They seem to be having other teams just by the area. It seems like Team Secret they have been able to sport U7, and Isane has been knocked and dusted just before the game was I just even before it was ripe. Yani game bado haijaanza haijaivana, and we're already losing players, so that's pretty much unfortunate, if I'm being honest, but they shouldn't worry. If it happens, it happens. All right, hakuna 44 nganush. 44 is 44 nganush in group C or in group B? Ukuk maybe gideri dust kila mahali. What server? Why is the MS high, by the way? I'm trying to understand why the MS is high. I don't know why the MS is high. I am not sure why that is happening, but it will be looked into. Sorry for that, my friend, but that will be looked into. Prime Esports, why are people taking on early fights? Because now when you look at a place like Primos there, they landed as two teams. Freak there has been knocked and thusted. SNT pretty much almost in the same place where we have the team that is a Prime Esports. One there already has been able to get at least a knock. But as you can see, the players there from SNT are not willing to lose that fight just yet. They want to actually get close and maybe get a couple of knocks and thirst from their end. So let's see if that's going to be the case or not. But then we have Bascott still down on his knees, and Ghost is trying to get closer. He wants to go in for that push. He just doesn't know how to go about it. I just realized I don't have any audio in my head. Okay, IGL and NXG taking on a fight as well. I think I'm going to go there. But we might miss something. Prime Ethan, beautiful cover. We have Ghost there being taken down. So now SNT has two players down there. We have Simber and Sim as the only players remaining from their team. So as they figure out what to do next there, we can see some sprays coming towards them. But as they do that, let's go where we have Deadly Clan. Two of their players, they have been spotted, knocked and thusted. IGL as well, taking on some early fights. My friends, relax. I cannot be in every place. Let's go where IGL is. I knew they will encounter each other. The northern side here had a lot of teams on that side, and as you can see, most of them are actually very much close to each other. IGL already one player, Escaro is in lobby. Tom is getting revived. Kido is low on HP. Zach is the only person right now who might be the saving grace for this team. NXG still in Severny, still making the rotations. I think Deadly Timmy is trying to get close as well. He's trying to see if he can spot the players from IGL. He's making a very interesting rotation right now. So I hope that rotation actually pays off. Because if it doesn't, that's going to be a very huge GG's to that team. It's going to be a huge GG's. But of course, let's see if that's going to be the case or not. Maybe they will decide to take on a fight here. But of course, it's all up to them. It's all dependent on how they see. Oh, Deadly Timmy has been spotted. Oh, someone will be taken down. Look at the HP there on Deadly Timmy. NXGs are getting knocked by the zone. How is that happening? Even IGL. Guys, how are you getting knocked in the first zone? How is this happening? Why did everyone land far away from that zone? Why did everyone land that far? Why? Why did everyone land that far? YouTube live only. Just give me a second. The MS issue will be spotted. All right, I'm getting started there. Let's go where we have Rex Code. We might be having a fight where they are because Rex Code has lost 3 of their players. Now Remontada has to run away. But as he runs away, there is a team right in front of him in A to NEX. I thought about I know that time. I know that moment. I have SNT seem to have lost the players there. We have a Deadly also taken on the IGLs. And they have been able to get a couple of them down. I think they have been able to get the whole of IGL all the way back to lobby. So let's see what will be happening here. So the zone is closing in. Of course, the game starts off slow. Fights are happening literally everywhere. I'm trying to catch up, but people are just everywhere but where I am. So I'm really sorry about that. But let's see, Team Secret here, they have a team right next to them there. They might be forced to take on a fight depending on the rotations they make. RC, they are changing their vehicles, trying to find something they can use. And Team Secret have been able to sport MTF. But as you can see, Sporter and the teammates have decided, nope, not an early fight and not now, maybe later. NXG still losing numbers into that blue zone. So let's go into Lipovka. It seems like we have 2 teams here. We have Baba Hakim's team, and you also have U7 Hero as the only person remaining from the team. Now here's the thing, already he's lost numbers. He can easily decide, okay, let me fight the team that is here, maybe get some elimination points, or I can just hold it out, camp it out, wait for a little bit of time, and then now come back later and, you know, engage. Team 22, they had him, they're going to nice one. Fast player that goes down to the next 12k. Hero will be able to at least get 1 elimination point to the team. He's going to be camping there for a while and waiting for someone to go in for that push. So maybe they will be pushing them there. But of course, you have to go and take a quick peek at what is happening here, because Team Secret has been knocked by the RC team, and we have a push there. Shiano goes in for that push and knows one player is already down, so why not go ahead and get to knock more players. A grenade is in his hand. They're trying to cook up some Kobe's. Team Secret quite split there. You can see where Alma is, and he might be able to disrupt RC with how they go in for that reporter taken back to lobby. So RC right now, they have a Team Secret players, 3 of them remaining against 3 players currently playing a beautiful Kobe from Anonymous. And as you can see, Nomi He's like, no, don't move, but he decides to move. And now RC is trying to smoke up the place here, trying to get closer. Anonymous still trying to cook up a grenade here. Naomi doesn't know what to do. But then we have cover space in the side there. Naomi taking advantage. He takes the first player down. And we have Postman there going in for that push. He goes in with a shotgun, tries to get the pre-fire. But then the shotgun doesn't really work for him there. Naomi goes down. One person remains standing, that is Alma. And I don't think Alma will be able to go in for that push. Postman is very much aware. The sprays are good. And Team Secret, Yala Lobby. Just like that, Team Secret will eliminated RC, 3 eliminations to their name, 1 player taking down a whole team. Now Rush Esports there, we can see them taking on TikTok team, and already one of the players there has been knocked down, and Nico and the teammates will be trying to get closer. Zaylee, on the other hand, they're trying to put their sprays there towards Garms, but then it doesn't really get him down just yet. Nico is very much close. 1 grenade and will be taking him down there. Zaylee being spotted. Beautiful sprays coming from Nico, but he will not be taking him down just yet. Zaylee trying to see if we can spot him. Why will you spray with an Uzi? It seems like in terms of utilities, TikTok team there is suffering. Akram and the teammates, they don't really have that much. I mean, an Uzi at this point in time is not a good thing. Their rush guns rotation does finally pay off, and Zaylee will be taking on 1 player there. We have Nico going in for that push switches, and he's ready for that fight. Now, Nico has proven more than once to be a very good player from Rush Esports. A grenade coming in. Is it going to be a Kobe though? Seems like Team 22 there has been eliminated. But let's see what the players from Rush Esports are doing. They're going in for that push. And we have them going in. Zaylee switches that Uzi. I mean, the firing rate is good. But will it be enough to get a wipe against the team that is Rush Esports? Is holding it there quite tight. He doesn't want to go in for that push. But Nico comes in on the side. And he takes him down. And Zaylee will be going back to lobby. Now, let's look at the Call Me team. They seem to be having a fight there where they are. They're getting some eliminations to their name. Where is the Call Me team? Let's see what's happening here. I know NEX. They're going in there. They're going for that push. And I mean, are going down. Call Me Esports, they have lost the players. One person remains standing. Call Me Needles, a spray from the side, and Call Me Esports will be going back to lobby. Lone Jiru NEX might be looking for a second chicken dinner. Game 1, 18 eliminations. And not just that, they got a chicken dinner. So game 1, they had 28 eliminations to their name. 12 teams remaining. We are in the third phase of that zone. It's getting smaller. The damage from the zone is getting intense, and they are just figuring out what to do next. Now here's the thing. You can decide to camp, right? You can camp. But my friend, my friendo, it will not go well for you. They're Prime Esports taking on a fight. I think tomorrow I'm going to invite Viper here to do an analysis for us, because Mitch is not an analyst. But as you can see there, it seems like Akram there has been spotted and taken back slowly by the last player from Rush Esports. Now NGX are going in for that push against Prime Esports, and Ethan with an off angle that does get Shakur down. Now Legacy, on the other hand, there is basically trying to get some space towards Ethan. We have Blaster there trying to pick up a grenade, but Ethan sports him and he takes him down as well. Now one person remains standing. Legacy, I mean, you cannot be wiped by one player, but remember, this is Prime Esports, and I told you they are basically in their prime, literally cooking KPL lobbies. Vile pika indomie on a daily basis. Easy. Shamaji. And Prime Esports gets to eliminate the team just like that. NGX didn't have a chance against Prime Esports. If you're to, yeah, man. So right now we have just 10 teams remaining. The zone is getting smaller. RC is still in the game. A Deadly Timmy and the teammates have been looting for ages. Kidogo Waisabu nyumba za Sevarni, just looking for the utilities to be able to make it into that safe zone. Rush Esports and RC, a fight we very much need to see. And now Rashiana is done on his knees there. Now is going in for that push. Rotation from this team is crazy, and they're not stopping there. Postman getting pushed, and we have the last guy that's coming to the back. Amazing play. The cast switch is actually a very good turn here. And, the last player remaining standing is Anonymous. He will be forced to the class against Rush Esports. He tries to get the shotguns on them, but then they don't really connect. He's trying to cook up a grenade. They push him. That player goes down. And even Anonymous gets a wipe here. I mean, Rush Esports to turn Mkutano Nyume tent. He tries to cook up a nade there. Goes in for that push. Second player is down. Flying Dutchman on his knees. And we have now just one player remains standing, and that is a Rush. And now there's grenades just to make sure it confirms the Rush Esports players. But right now, Anonymous is holding it quite good, and they ensure to take Rusciano back to lobby with them. Now, as you can see, they're now just trying to go in for that push, and Anonymous is not fumbling, he's not panicking, he's keeping his composure, and they finally decide, let's go in for that push. Anonymous with a shotgun, they try to go in again, he gets the grenade out, he's gonna be cooking a Kobe, and the players from Rush Esports will be regretting their decision on trying to take on RC Anonymous by themselves, and Nico trying to ask for the revive. FPP all the time. You need to be careful though. Anonymous, they want to cook you. They've gotten a revive, and Nico will be joining that fight. They will be going back up in the numbers. A grenade again. If that nade is good, it's gonna be a Kobe. It's gonna be a Kobe. Nice nade there on guns. I mean, he's not stopping. I mean, 2 players already down, and he's still going. He's still moving. Nico is bleeding out, and it's gonna be up to Rush Nades to try and finish this fight. A grenade again. If this nade is hooked up well, it's gonna be a Kobe, and we'll be saying salam. Oh, that was a salam alaikum. And we have Anonymous there trying to heal up. I mean, he's going to be preparing to go in for that push the shotgun. The revive have finally happened. Molly goes in again. He doesn't want to stop there. He's going to be terrorizing Russian artists right now. He's the only person remaining standing. And for some reason, they are not able to still push one man. He's just one man, guys. He's just one man. He's just one man. All right. Anonymous, they're trying to smoke up the place. Prime Esports will be joining the party. They might be able to give him a third party. Grenades, they're coming from guns. They need to do it quite well. They need to be precise. but the nades are not looking promising. I don't know. I mean, they're trying to look for grenades in their teammates' crates. They're trying to get something. They want to take on this person. They cannot push him just yet. They can hear the movement, but they're not comfortable enough to go in for that push. Anonymous, they're moving around. He can hear the grenades being cooked up. He's waiting for them to push, but no one wants to push him. He can't hear the grenade getting cooked up there. Tries to go in for that push. And SLK, I mean, the man is quite confident, and he is not stopping there. He wants to take someone out. Zaki Sogo, but guys moved there on time. Your hairline ilikuwa isonge mbele, Another grenade there. Oh, it's a smoke. I think he's out of utilities right now. He only has one smoke before the players from Rush Esports start going for that push. You can see them getting closer. They decide to go in, and Nadi says, brother, relax. You can hear the victory there coming from Guns. Kill Yako Guns. Relax. Well, that is a good play there coming from RC Anonymous. He will continue playing Anonymous because I don't even know who he is. Sijui Nake. But come on, Johnny Nani. Please feel free to tell me in the comment section because kijana ameosha team peke yake. Wachia hapo. Kwani ni kesho? But I mean, if bad, right? These things happen. So right now we have 8 teams remaining, and of course with that zone about to shift, we'll be seeing a lot of fights happening again. Rush there getting knocked by the zone. The excitement got to them, and Rush Esports gets eliminated by the blue zone. So now 7 teams remaining. That's a very small number, big number, sorry, for a very small zone. We end that 5th phase of that zone. We have MS there getting revived. The NEX Mike Junior. Prime Esports getting spotted. We can see one of the players there getting knocked. I tried to switch fast, but this player is moving around. Buana in and confused Macho. But I mean, one of the teammates there has been knocked and fasted. Now 2 of them remain standing. Moha and Vaughn immediately take their vehicles and change their location. What I know is they do not want to be exposed to any fights just yet. They want to play it safe. They do not want to be the ones losing, or rather exposed to unnecessary fights. So let's see what will be happening there. Will we be seeing any fights? But then they go towards Team 4. The team that actually got a chicken dinner in Game 1. Shotgun in Moha's hand. But he has to be very much careful. NEX doesn't take any else. A beautiful pre-nade and Prime won't get damaged. But they also change the location. They need to be very careful. Mike gets a Kobe. And Moha goes down. Von there. He can hear the players getting closer. We have Mahiri getting knocked there. They're not going for that push. And Von, it does get slowed down. Takes him back lobby immediately, because right now it's a matter of life and death. Whatever I do has to matter. And other players here from NEX are trying to get closer. Grenades going in. Vaughn focusing on the revive. He has to be keen though. Listen carefully. Are they pushing? Are they coming in with that push? Are they getting grenades in here? But they're lucky they have been able to get the revive. NEX there. Mahiri very much damaged. Mahiri, I will call you again, and then you may attend. But Mahiri is there. We have MTF Esports. I have been wiped out by CG3 while I was trying to look at the Mahiri's and tapping the screen, but it did not do what it was supposed to do. You have TYC, they have been spotted. Big Man, another teammate, trying to change the location. Deadly Deck, still in the game. Most of the teams here right now are not even ready to expose themselves to any fights. Oh, Kobe on Moha. Guys, did you see that grenade land next to Moha's feet? But the nade somehow bounced out and went away. The grenade still coming there from NEX. More grenades coming in there. Prime Esports will not be letting NEX rest. Mahiri, they're trying to go in for that push. A third party does get the damage. Mahiri, DBS in his hand. You can't see the player going in there. Mahiri is very much low. Anything can take him. Anything can take him out, but not Prime Vaughn. Not today. Moha again tries going for that push. Execute the DPS. Mahiri has to be careful. His teammate is down. Mahiri, your HP is wanting. Your HP is wanting. He does get the healing happening there. From there. Logic left the charts. Oh my days. Third parties. Third parties. Walai mwache. We have their record score, their remontada. The name needs to mean something. Wow! Logic left the chat. Is of course gonna be pushed there. We have Big Man being pushed as well. Big Man, why are you shooting? Bro, remontada literally did as his name states. He basically remontada that game, and he got himself 3 eliminations at least. When Rex Scott went back to lobby, the numbers are not looking good. They were eliminated quite early in the game. But right now, remontada is doing the thing. So now we have one person there from CG3 going in for that, which is the last player from TYC, and of course Abdaka does get eliminated. Now they know our numbers are good. The last player is a solo, a grenade on remontada. Let's watch the Kobe, and that Kobe will be personal. A grenade there on the players. They do get some damage. Remontada changes his location, and SOK is on there. MS very much scared of going in for that, which bro is cooking. But this time around, he will be doing that in lobby. Well played, well deserved. Game number 2 is done, and we have the winners of game 2 as CG3 Esports are getting themselves 11 eliminations. Coming in second, Rex got 3. Third, you have TYC 1. Fourth, you have Deadly Clan 1. 5, Prime Esports with 8. 6, you have NEX 10. 7, you have MTF 1. 8, you have Rush Esports with 7. Ooh. Rashim Kokazi. 9, we have RC with 6. 10, we have NXG 1. 11, we have NGX 0. TikTok team 1 elimination. 13, Call Me Esports 2. 14, U7 1. 15, Baba Hakim's team 0. 16, Team Secret 2. 17, IGL 1. 18, SNT 1. Going on with 5 eliminations, you have CG3MS. Best companion 3 rescues, you have NXG Hari. And then finisher with the final elimination, we have CG3 Kazuma. Well, what to a rush. Sina ubaya, sinanga ubaya, right guys? We say it as it is, right? But then I believe the Rush Esports try their best, but we have to give it to Anonymous, guys. He will be the man of the match with how he was able to handle the situation. Composure. What wajipange? If you think you want to do something a certain way, think it through. Let's all go to Anonymous DM, because I don't even know who Anonymous is. Go to his DM and ask him, how can I be a composed player? Because that is the greatest composure I've seen in a while. So good stuff there from you, Anonymous. But of course, guys, that was just game 2. We have 5 games tonight. And as you know, we have to watch all of them. That is game 1, Rondo. Game 2, Erangel. Game 3 will be Erangel. Game 4, Miramar. And then we'll be closing the night with Rondo again. So let's go ahead and take a very quick break, and then we'll be right back to see what the next game holds for us. Do not go anywhere. Like the live, share the live stream link, hit that sub button. Mitch Gaming, hit that sub button, right? And let's continue enjoying KPL. For now, let's take a break, and we'll be right back. we are back with our third game of the night. It is still Orango. And I am honestly surprised with how Anonymous was playing. And someone in the comment section just said that this Anonymous player is actually Tizi. So, of course, if it's Tizi tupatane nyuma ya tent sasa hivi. Let's talk about something, all right? But of course, we're proud of Tizi's improvement. It does go a long way, and I cannot say much, but I'm really proud of Tizi and good stuff. If that is you playing like that, continue the same momentum, and hopefully next time when people are playing for huge tournaments like PMSC or whatever that is there, even the Sub-Saharan African Clash that is about to begin next month, I hope that you guys will still dominate, because for that tournament we'll be making it open to the whole of Sub-Saharan region, from Tanzania, Uganda, Mauritius, Madagascar, South Sudan. All these regions will be playing. Mauritania, expect a lot of violence. Somalia will be in the game, Ethiopia, all these regions will be playing. So of course it's going to be a very intense time for all the teams, and I'm hoping you guys playing KPL will actually put in the effort. It will have a prize pool as well, but registration will be free. Sporter. Why you land like this, Sporter? What's the problem? But it seems like they joined as a duo, and that's quite unfortunate for them there, but there's always the next time to get your points back up. So like I was saying, let me update you guys real quick before, oh my days, guys, I can't even update you guys because of the fight. So maybe after the game ends, then I'll tell you guys I have a lot of updates, so please stay till the end of the live so that I can update you guys on everything and anything PUBG Mobile when it comes to Kenya and Africa. All right, so Siene Mali. So right now we have Team 22, they're making their rotations. Deadly Clan is there getting a vehicle. Deadly Timmy gets a pistol. I don't know if that will do anything. A team passes by. Timmy there with an empty weapon. Sijui mnalanda aje leo, by the way, guys. Mwite mkutano kando, mwache kutuembaraza. But when you look at the southern side, basically almost the middle part of Erangel, we have a team there around Farm. Milta there has a team as well. But let's see what's happening to MTF, because they seem to be losing numbers a little bit too early in the game. Their Demolish has been eliminated, same to Groot. And now the only person that remains standing is MTF Kabisa, who gets spotted by Hamid. And we have the first team to be eliminated as the MTF Esports. So of course we have also Lipovka. Usual teams, we have Prime Esports, and we have also an XG. This is going to be a fight we need to see and experience, because you can see how Prime team is waiting. Oh, Prime is down. Oh, but then with the cover, the second player there from XG goes down. Omega, and actually Toxic is in lobby as well. So the only person that remains standing is Omega and Harry. And you can see Harry there trying to get the team there to change the location. So hopefully they get to go away from here. But for now, we have Team Secret being eliminated as well. So a lot of teams are getting eliminated a little bit too early in the game, which is very much unfortunate for them this early, actually, because, you know, this is the last week for people to make it to the semi-finale, which will be next week. So everything you do actually counts. So you have to really work for it. If you don't, then that's going to be GG's for you and your team. So RC, we have Roshana, they're getting an elimination and knocking fast. We have Omega, Rush Esports, chasing even Harry. I was about to switch, but Harry gets eliminated as well. Bro, mtu aeke Rush Esports on a leash, man. Someone needs to stop Rush Esports. On a serious note, they need to stop Rush Esports and just tell them to relax. Hakuna mtu atawachapa. Guys, if you haven't liked the YouTube live, that's so unfair, you know. That's the only way you can support the live stream. I am not asking for anything else. I'm asking you to just like and share or sub. It's basically a button away. But anyway, whatever works for you works, right? So right now, okay, like I was saying, so we have the Sub-Saharan Africa Clash. It's going to be open to the whole of the Sub-Saharan Africa region. And when you look at the Sub-Saharan region, is actually a very big region, and we're hoping to get good teams participating in South Africa, Nigeria, all these regions. We're expecting them to participate, and of course Kenyan community, we're expecting you guys to also do good, because I mean, putting a prize pool and the Kenyan community doesn't get a taste of that prize pool will be very much unfortunate. Hapa ni wapi hatutaki kurenda? That's weird as hell. That never happened. So I really need to see a lot of Kenyans working their way through it. We have a lot of tournaments making their way to Africa, and if you guys are not working hard, not even Africa, Kenya, and if you guys are not working hard, I don't know who will represent us, you know. But 14, someone has been knocked and fasted. Call me esports. What happened? What happened? So Call Me is already down a player. One of the teammates here has been knocked and fasted. 16 teams remaining. The game started with a full lobby of 19. 3 teams have already been eliminated. And Nikubaya. It is very much unfortunate. Okay, give me a second. I am. So if you guys don't practice, hizi tournaments zitakuja na zitupite. You're seeing tournaments like ENC, you're seeing they will be having Esports Nations Cup. There will be one team being selected to go ahead and represent the country. Of course, they'll go through a lot of, you know, vetting. Your skills need to prove it. So guys, I hope you're practicing a lot of things. You'll find their way. Hey, TikTok Zayli, they're being spotted by U7. Yeah. And one of them gets knocked. Why just changing their position? I mean, they were flanking na akapata pali pabaya, but hiyo pia ni sawa sawa. And team 17 here will be waiting on team 14. That is a TikTok team, and I am yet to see what is about to happen. We have their TikTok. Azeri has been eliminated. Quite unfortunate for them. Their TikTok team, honestly, they're losing numbers. They are not a good show. They need to get their game back up. We have seen how good they can get. So I don't know what's happening here today, but let's see what's happening on NEX side. Might they're quite low. Oh, nice down there by Jogoi. Basically got 2 players. Got one through the window and the other one just by a reflex. Now we saw last game there Mahiri been able to take on a team there with a DBS actually, and he was on very low HP. But then this time round he has the HP. Jogoi started going for that push. Yo, no! Why is Mahiri sticking on that shotgun, man? Na hiyo nguo hiyo mtu kwani imeglitch ama nguo iko hivi? What is this? Guys, is this an outfit in the game? Oh, damn, actually it is. Okay. Looks nice. So the zone is actually shifting. We will be seeing teams making their rotations into that zone. When you look at Milta there, U7 and TikTok, they are very, very much close to each other. Rush Esports and RC. Hey, inajirudia tena. Let's see how this plays out. Rush Guns there has been knocked. And of course, Rush Esports have been giving guys a hard time. They have been really pressing teams. But then this time round, it seems like the tables are turning. Nico, they are trying to make the rotation. Primus was very much close. But then he'll be getting away. Primus was trying to get away. And we have RC, they are being distracted. Ethan coming from the back there. Does get anonymous, takes him back to lobby. But then as he does that, Rosciano comes in from the back there, takes Ethan down. And now Vaughn, he will be watching the fight here. RC making the rotations. Vaughn playing it safe. He doesn't want to play. All the other they are trying to get the sprays, but then they're not really connecting. Yani, Nikubaya. But let's see if Prime Esports will be able to survive this. Ethan, of course, is trying to give the command. Wako hapa. Pinya mtu. But the team cannot get closer. Because if they do that, then what's on their pabaya? But for now, let's see what will be happening there. We have It's Baja. I'm making the rotations as all. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get away. But as you can see, Nico there being promoted. Nice trade there for Vaughan. But they don't really get Rush again. Hey, Rush Esports Leo. Let's do Rush ni kama walivuta bangi point game because what? So as you can see, Prime Esports, Rush Esports, and RC, all of these teams are actually getting quite close to each other, and they will be encountering each other if they are not careful. Just give me a second. Okay, cool. All good. All good. I think my live is all set now. I couldn't hear the sound from my side. I'm not sure if the sound was on the live, but I think it was. I'm not sure. But so the zone is about to shift. We're yet to see what's going to be happening here. We are in that second phase of that zone. We're about to see what is about to happen. Teams will be, of course, trying a third party here and there. And some teams will be on the losing end. They might be losing numbers to third parties. You have the IGL team. This time around, they have been able to survive. And will be keeping it safe. And I don't know if they are... call me mafia. Call me mafias. Okay, good. I don't think it's affecting anything. I've listened and I think I can hear my audio in the live. I think that's it. I was worried about the sound. Oi! Rush Esports and RC. Bro, that sound thing took me outside the game, bro. But let's see what's going to be happening here. Rush Esports and RC were able to engage, and it seems like they were able to get some eliminations to their name. I mean, Rush Esports is overdue. Rush Esports is overdoing their due diligence, because I think they have been able to eliminate RC from the game. Which is very much unfortunate there. Seeing how game 2 they had done a really good job, but for some reason that did not go well for them. It actually went the opposite for game 3, and they are now in lobby. But we have a team they are closing on the team on Rush Esports, that is INHAIL Tempo, and I honestly want to see how this will be, because if INHAIL Tempo decides to third party Rush Esports, it could go either way. Rush Esports could take on INHAIL Tempo, or it could be a repeat of day 1 week 1 for the group stages, where INHAIL Tempo took that 20 mark win from Rush Esports. So let's see if that's going to be the case or not. But as they decide on what to do next, let's go to where we have SNT. Basket there is down. Simba, he will be forced to get closer. Rex squad player D's and Nuts is very much waiting for that opportunity again to get a knock. But unfortunately for them, SNT is not really that close to them. They have to go all the way across the road just to make it to where SNT is. So they'll be staying there safe for quite a while. Rex squad, as for now, they will be basically holding it out just for this part of the game. I'm sure Rex squad is looking for a chance. If they get it, they will be getting for that push. Rush Esports, they get a knock. Jane is down. I think that is the IGLs. Let's look for Rush. Where is Rush, bro? Oh my days! I cannot wait to get our own production. This is hectic. But at IGL, Zach, I think IGLs right now are also playing a bit safe. This is not how we used to IGLs playing. We're just in that third phase of the game. Most of the teams are playing it very, very, very slow. And most of them are not ready to expose themselves to unnecessary unnecessary fights because I mean this is the last week for qualifying into that semi-finale. If they don't do it right, they will stay in lobby. Another side game, they'll have to watch a live stream and see which team goes home with that prize pool of 15,000 Kenya shillings and get to enjoy it as a team. So right now we have the IGLs passing by. We have Rush Esports. I mean, the driver do not fumble this. He doesn't really fumble that, and Rush Esports will be trying to get some trades there. Someone is actually very low. Zach is very much low. As they make the rotation, Deadly Clan in Pochinki. Hey, I wanna camp too, eh? I don't blame them. But of course, we're in the third phase of the zone, going into the fourth phase of the zone, and we want to see which team will be giving us the chicken dinner for the third game of the night. Most of the teams are not really willing to take on any, how do I put it, unnecessary encounters, because I can be passing by and I can hear a fight. Normally, on a normal day in PUBG Mobile, that will be your chance to third party. But when you look at the teams right now, they're like, okay, we're down 3 games. We have only 2 to go. Anything can go either way. So if we're not on the alert, then we might not be able to make it in that semi-finale. And that reg fee we had put in the game will basically go to another team. So you know what I'm saying? So you have to really work it out. Simba, they're being spotted. We have a flank here from Simp. I'm not sure whether he'll be wanting to engage here or not. You have Ghost as well going towards Simp. The zone is very much damaging. They're trying to make their way into that safe zone. Ghost, you know, you can easily jump this bridge with your vehicle, right? Deadly Timmy Pochinki is on hit, and people are getting eliminated. But then has the first weapon keeping pushed by Rex for the rotation is coming in. Simp there changes the gun. They're waiting for that to the base, but no. And we have Simp there being taken down. And SNT have only 1 player remaining. That's gonna be SNT Ghost, who is literally avoiding that fight as much as he can, but actually he's not. He's going to be taking that off angle. He will be waiting for them to make a mistake, and we have Rex Scott going in for that push. My friend here, you have to be careful, but Ghost is not that alert and he'll be taken back to lobby as well. So now with the zone closing in there, we have a fight happening in Pochinki. So let's see what's really happening here. Timmy is down on his knees. IGL trying to go in for that push. Zach trying to cut the place here. They can hear fights literally every single angle. Zone ikiwa Pochinki, umecheza event sana, hata ukumbuki vile Pochinki inakaa. Those people, but luckily the event doesn't really affect it that much. It only covers this tunnel, so I think it's okay. So right now, CG3MS very down on his knees, very much down on his knees, risky, not even close to his teammates. Everyone else is taking on fights apart from him. NGX777 on that high ground in charge, saying the Lord's Prayer, hoping that no one spots him. But my friend, you will have to move out of there if the zone decides to shift. TYC as well in Pochinki. Basically, I'm not gonna say camping, but every single team right now is doing that. Kila mtu ana camp, so watch our camp. What is really business? So let's see, there we have IGLs, grenades going towards them, some damage on them. We have a lot of teams actually engaging in fights. TYC are basically surrounded, sprays on the side there. INHAIL Tempo, I believe, is taking on a fight. So let's see what's happening there. CG3 very much damaged. Hapa sasa ndio tutapotea. Oh, there we go. Prime bomb going on that push and actually NGX got the damage. He should have switched to a comfortable gun. I will never understand why you are using shotguns, guys. Bro, there's a literal pepeta like magishe. Naikisha una switch haraka una ingine inaisha. Come on, guys. We can do better, eh? We can do better. Of course we can do better. So right now with that zone shifting, we'll be forced to have a lot of third-party fights. Most of the teams just by the edge of the zone. INHAIL Tempo still holding it tight there. Prime Bond being spotted, and no one is taken down yet. But then IGL Kido does that the fast knock in. I don't know if that push will be happening. I think it's a very tight. Cold Lobby from the remontada. And now Escanor is very much low. I don't think Zark wants to take on any fight. He's just holding it out there. Rexco trying to get closer. Deadly Clan as well in the same building. But as you can see, the players there from IGL, they have to be very much careful. Actually, Kido is very far away from his teammates. Hapa sasa ndio asiri na Nzango. Unaanza kumwambia mbona ulingia game. But when you look at what TYC is doing right now, they haven't been able to get some counter logic. Trying to get some recovery. In their beautiful damage and born. This is what I was saying. But then I missed. Oh! Wow! Two teams just got eliminated in a span of 1 minute. Now, Rexco there has one of the teammates already down on their knees there. Deadly Clan. Now, we have Timmy down on his knees there. Manu trying to survive there. Going in for that push. And Askano will be going down. But then Zack comes in from the back. And he gets some couple of back shots there on Deadly. But right now, Manu is the only person standing. He has that Honey Badger. That gun that makes the game very interesting. Has very good damage. Very nice firing rate. But I mean, if you don't know how to use it, the recoil there will make you question your decisions as a PUBG Mobile player. But for you, Manu, how is the lobby looking like? Ujin and Jugu very ready for you. But right now, we have the zone there closing in. INHAIL, Tempo are waiting on the teams that are making their rotations. 4 teams remaining. I mean, we dropped from 7 to 4 in less than a minute. 7 to 4 in less than a minute. Hiyo ni gani bwana? Hizo ndio nini? How is that possible? Eh? I don't believe this is possible. But right now, we have that zone. We'll be favoring the players from INHAIL, Tempo. Rush Esports don't really have the zone that much. CG3 Esports trying to make the rotations there with the baggy. Rex Squad. Someone has been spotted. I believe that is CG3. Rush Squad will be coming from the back. Slow but sure. I hope they're not thinking about third party without waiting to get into that safe zone, because one whatever mistake and your team will be going back to lobby. So right now, CG3 Rocket have been spotted. You thought you were going anywhere. Jogo ako macho. I thought Kuku was yo. Come on, Jago. Come on. Beautiful sprays here connecting. INHAIL, Tempo. We'll be losing numbers. But then Rushy Sports comes in from the back. And you know what? Jago, I'm a skier your movement. And he'll be looking back. Oh, no. Jago, I just skier. And now Jago there does get damaged. I mean, he was able to get a fast there on remontada. Now when you look at the Rex squad here, is basically in front of INHAIL, Tempo. They're in the middle. That's one squad house that people don't like in Pochinki is actually favoring INHAIL, Tempo. But when you look at the zone, Rushy Sports is actually lucky. They just need to move a little bit and they are in that safe zone. Rush Nico there does get knocked at 911. We'll be getting Jago. I mean, Nico is down. 911 can get the revive. Rexco can get the rotation. They can put in the pressure. But Rexco right now is focusing on that safe zone. They can see, they know the team is there. They have been able to spot the baggy. INHAIL, Tempo, the revive is in. They need to make their rotations as well. Right now, it's any man's game. Your luck, your win. All right? Your luck, your win. So Rexco, he's nuts. And we have the God of War taking out Jago. Now with that zone closing in, Rexco will be trying to get closer into that safe, the middle part of the safe zone. They're not really there. Rushy Sports have been able to spot one of the players from Rec, but unfortunately, I mean, the spray was perfect and 911 goes down on his knees. But when you look at Nico, he's not sure if he's going to be able to get a revive on his knock teammate with that blue zone. Shifting INHAIL, Tempo trying to make the rotations into that zone there. Rexco waiting patiently. Each goes down. They're still spraying the same place. These nuts will be going down on his knees. God of War trying to make it into the zone. Rush Nico been spotted. Rushy goes down. INHAIL, Tempo they're watching from the side. And INHAIL, Tempo will be getting that chicken dinner game 3. Well played, well played. The compound there was their saving grace. Looking at a player like Jago, there are 8 eliminations to his name, and they get a chicken dinner, giving the team 14 eliminations and a chicken dinner. Nakwambia hii results mkiziona, the tables are turning, and it's not looking good for some teams, if I'm being honest. It's not looking good, bruv. But second place there we have Rec. They have a total of 9 eliminations, right? Yeah, 9 eliminations. The third we have Rush. They have 7 eliminations, sorry. 4 we have CG3, 5 we have Deadly Clan 2, 6 we have Call Me 1, 7 we have IGL 4, 8 we have TikTok 1, 9 we have Prime 7, 10 we have TIC 1, 11 we have NGX 0, 12 we have SNT 5, 13 we have Abu Hakim's team 1 elimination, 14 U7 1 elimination, 15 RC. With the 6 eliminations, 16 you have NEX2, 17 NXG0, 18 Team Secret 0, and then 19 you have MTF with 0. Going a lot for this game with 8 eliminations, we have none other than INHAIL Tempo player Jago. Best companion with 3 rescues, we have none other than INHAIL Tempo player Fike, and the finisher with the final elimination, INHAIL Tempo player Fike. Well guys, that is it for game 3. I have literally enjoyed that game. I mean, the game decided to go to Pochinki. We know how everyone avoids Pochinki. We know how Pochinki can get. Sikatai, Pochinki ni pressure. If you don't know how to play Pochinki, hapo ndio unaanza kujiondoa tu kusema hii acha tuachie wenyewe. And it seems like INHAIL Tempo ndio wenyewe wa Pochinki, and they got themselves a chicken, a dinner. But for now guys, let's take a quick break. 2 more games to go. Miramar, then Rondo, and then we'll be calling it a night for tonight's games. BRB. All right. And we are back for that fourth game of the night, and it's going to be mmesema hizi break tukuwe tunachezea replay. Unfortunately, if you watch my TikTok, I told you guys I'm trying to get a PC so that I can be able to do better production. If I try play a replay, please, amtaki kuona live ilisha katikati ya game sasa, but inshallah I will be able to get a good PC soon, and everything will be great, and probably production for KPL will also go a notch higher. So for now, I actually do appreciate each and every one of you who's watching the live religiously, liking the live, sharing the live, hitting that sub button. Appreciate you very much, and one day for sure it will get better. All right, for now, let's get locked in and see how the teams are planning to perform tonight. So far, this has been the fourth game of the night. You can see some teams have landed around La Cobreria. Actually, one team, we have two teams going towards El Pozo. Power Grid and Monte Nuevo has two teams on that side as well. Picado has a team there, MTF as well, just by the road towards Picado. It seems like Prime Esports have already encountered their loss, and they're already having one of their teammates being knocked down. But then so far, we are yet to see what is going to be changing here. Prime Esports, they are getting to engage against RC, and already Anonymous is already down. There, Shaki trying to go in for that push. Prime Moha is down, and I don't think Anonymous will be revived for now. Postman trying to go in for that push, and I believe that team is done. Prime Esports eliminated, but for RC they have lost one player already. So TYCOONZ, we have TYC. We have them also somehow taking on an early fight. But when you look at this is Picado, or where are we? Yeah, this is Picado. Oh, what? TYC and TikTok team? All right, so Zeli is down. Another TikTok player that is Baja has also been eliminated, taken back to lobby. NEX Mahidi, they're trying to go in for that push against the U7. One of the teammates there from NEX is already retreating, if I'm not wrong. Let me see. I saw one of them not going in. Yeah, Mike is not that close. So U7 is saying he's waiting for someone to make a mistake. TikTok Akram again is the only person surviving from his team. Every single time they seem to be eliminated a little bit too early. Akram is the only person who remains standing. So I don't know if that's a plan they have or what is really happening for them. But so far, we have NEX Naruto there waiting for that opportunity to basically try and go in for that push. You can see how he's really focused on that rotation. Mahiri waiting by the stairs there with that shotgun. Mtu akiketi vibaya anaenda lobby. Mahiri switches to that AKM at least, because shotguns, what are they looking at? What are they looking at? Okay, because Mahiri is literally hugging the wall to see if he can spot someone trying to get down on them. But no one is doing it. Like, no one is literally pushing. Hero is just moving around, but he's not going down because there is no way he's going down. And there is no way he's going back to lobby. Kabsa. So yeah, they'll have to wait a while. But let's see how this plays out on the side here for U7 and TYC as well as NEX. Some sprays there coming from TYCOONZ, and no one is getting spotted just yet. With the zone about to shift, Call Me Esports is taking on 3 Mortal. They have been knocked and dusted. I'm going to be going there real quick just to see what's happening there, because Call Me Esports already is losing numbers. Call Me Mortal is in lobby. Call Me Legal down on his knees. Call Me Mafia trying to make his rotations as well. King Fish is also going away. And they're trying their best just to survive. So CG3 right now will not be engaging in that fight longer, because the team there from Call Me Esports has decided to change their location. You have NEX, they're taking on a fast knock. I believe that fast knock will be there. Go ahead to go in for that push, and we have Mahiri. Oh, that shotgun was beautiful, and he'll be taking that player down. Of course he wants to go in for that push. They know the players are actually low. They want to push them, and he's quite happening there? I can only hear shots, and it seems like Mike and the teammates there have been able to eliminate players there from U7. Players are rotating. Everyone is just minding their business. But from TYCOONZ Esports, they're trying to get some sprays happening there. Ish, I want to get me, Keisha. That's all I've had. So TikTok Akram is trying to get some more towards the side there. Mahiri does get knocked again by Abdaka, who seems to be third party in the fight there. They haven't been able to get some sprays on Mahiri. They did connect and they were able to get a knock. When you look at Naruto, there is very much low as well. Mike and Flo are the ones trying to hold the team together in case anyone tries to go in for that push. So as you can see, we have the TYCOONZ Esports. They're also making their rotations. They're trying to get closer. But I mean, getting closer is one thing, but winning a fight is another. So they have to very much try their best. Call Me Esports tonight is not their night. Because tonight, they're not... I don't know what's happening to Call Me Esports, guys. These guys have good coordination. I have found them in game. I know how they can play. I feel like KPL maybe got into their head. I'm not sure, but I know Call Me can do more. I'm very sure of that. So now KKG Fishry. Is it Fishry or Fish Fry? Is the only person standing. The teammate Mafia down on his knees has to get revived. They have to make their rotations. They have to go into that safe zone. I mean, a lot has happened here, but for them, it's not really looking good. And if I'm being honest, they should probably start playing a slow game and avoid fights as much as possible. Now, here's the thing. Rush Esports is aware that Call Me is literally in front of them. They are going to be waiting for that opportunity to get at least a knock, or maybe even steal some knocks from the team that is literally trying to do something here. Because if I'm being honest, the IGLs can get Call Me's, right? But they are not really sure if they want to cross that road just yet, going for that push. They're still thinking about it. So hapo kidogo wanajaribu kupiga hesabu. Oh, Carissa. It does get spotted. The space they are good. 9-1-1 going in for that push, demolish with a spray. It does try to get the free fires, but then they don't really connect there. The players from Rush Esports are very much aggressive right now. They have been able to get some damage. Demolish. They're going into the compound. Carissa very much low, but we have Shelby a little bit closer just to try and help him. But then Rush nowadays is on that left side. I mean, Shelby, if he goes on the left side, he will be able to see the person spraying Carissa, but he chose to stay on the right side. So that will be a very interesting turn of events. I mean, he has the upper hand here. But kila mtu na plan yake ama vipi. But then so far so good there. We have Rush Esports are going in for that push against MTF. Good, they're very much damaged, trying to heal up. Demolish, they're trying to get some cover on the teammate. He wants to be the one going in for that push. Nowadays again comes in. I mean, if we have someone from the back there, Groot there tries to... Oh no, Demolish does get knocked there. Now it's going to be up to Groot and his teammate to try and survive. Shelby, not even close there. Guns trying to go in for that push. We have Groot there waiting with an AKM. The spray is coming from the back and he goes down as well. Guys, let's invest in earphones. And now one person remains standing. That is Shelby. Imagine if Shelby decided to pick by the left side. That's what I'm only saying. If he picked on that left side, then my friend, he would have been able to do something. But that did not happen and he just lost it like that. That's very much unfortunate. But then have the players there from Rush Esports putting in the pressure. They want to go in. Oh yeah. But that shotgun. Wow. That's a pain, all right? That's a pain. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. So right now, I mean, Team Secret is honestly playing a little bit slow. I think that's okay. That's better because how they were playing initially, vijana walikuwa nashinda kifinya tu hua without any plan, without any formation. But of course, we all know this is the Kenya PUBG Mobile League, and as you know, most of the teams are usually on that, how do I put it, aggressive and not aggressive side. Yani saa zingine wa Kenya vile tu wanajisikia leo mtu akiamua leo ni mimi na wewe, they'll keep on chasing you and hunting you down. But saa zingine wakiamua leo ni kucamp, my friend, they can literally hold the building game mzima na mtaiwapata. Kuwapata labda ikuwe story, I'm not gonna lie. But of course, kila mtu na strategy yake, one way or the other, one chicken dinner, one team. There's no way you can get a chicken dinner, 3 teams together, right? So there can only be one winner, and that the winner will be getting themselves a chicken dinner title. But then right now we have RC taking on Rush Esports. Grenade there coming from Shaki, and Artist there is very much waiting for that, which is sprays looking good, and Artist will be going down. Amazing cover coming in from 911, and that will be taking Shaki down there. We can see the players from RC trying to close in. Guns there trying to get the thrust happening on Shaki. They can see the rotation, but someone is coming from the side there. The space from Swash here connecting, and the players right now are getting exposed, but then Shaki does get taken back slowly. Postman getting damaged. Hey, Guns. Hey. Someone needs to put Guns on a leash. Someone needs to put Guns on a leash. They're beautiful cover fire. But then Postman, your head is very much exposed. But then he actually finishes healing. But Guns tries to take down that grenade. But then Postman says, sit down and behave. Guys, does this give you deja vu? I'm feeling that this moment has happened before. This is the same thing Guns did on the crate for Anonymous, if you remember, in Erangel. I'm feeling that this moment has happened before. How are you feeling, guys? Mambo ni magumu for KPL, but then as they finish on that fight, excuse me, have an IGL team passing by there where they are. So let's leave them at that. Let's look at Deadly Clan. We have Gojo there being knocked. CG3 Esports right in front of them. They're not really willing to take on any fights just yet. They're playing it safe. Totally allowed, totally warranted. But for how long will they be able to play safe before they encounter the Deadly team and take them down? So right now, Deadly Clan is just waiting for that opportunity. Deadly is also changing their location in the vehicle they go, and they're going into that safe zone. Now, when you look at that northern side of where the safe zone is right now, a team that is INHAIL Tempo is again playing it safe. They were able to get a chicken dinner for that 3rd game of the night, and now they may be looking for that chicken dinner in that 4th game of the night. So Rex Squad, let's see what their plan is. Let's see how. Why? Lemontad. Why? What is that? What is that, bro? What is that? So Team Secret is still in the game. Vijana wamecheza safe. They're still holding it out there. Hawataki mambo mingi. All they want is that chicken dinner. So watch it tuone if their plan is going to work out, if they'll be able to get themselves a chicken dinner. Honestly, all you can do in Miramar is just run away. There's a reason I don't play Miramar. Ikitu ichezeki. Sijui watu ichezaje. But kama inachezeka kwako, wacheza Miramar. Yeah, let's invest in earphones, guys. Huwezi kuwa unacheza game na usikii watu bwana. But it seems like I can. Oh shit. Oh damn. Pardon me on that. I'll let you know that I'll never leave you. Just let me refresh it. I'm very sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. I opened something that I shouldn't have opened in the background, and it disrupted my. Oh. So right now we have another interesting fight currently happening there. We have the players from RC engaging in a fight against the esports army. They are being knocked and blasted, but they were able to take on the player from RC, taking him all the way back. So when you know, if you do that, of course the replay will be coming back. But then Kazuma being spotted. Postman immediately tries to engage there. And Mess again spotting Postman, and RC will be going back to lobby. I mean, he should have just driven away. But kila mtu na plan zake. Deadly Clan, they are also being exposed. Gojo goes down. Yo, Dex almost took his own knife in the game. So now the only person remaining from Deadly Clan is Deadly Dex. And with that zone closing in, of course, we'll be seeing a lot of teams either getting knocked by the blue zone or engaging in some third-party fights. CG3 Esports might be able to spot Team Secret. You can see Team Secret coming in from the back where they are. And for Alma and Sporter, they do not have vehicles to make their rotations. Kazuma is literally in front of Alma. He can basically take him out if he wants to. But unfortunately, the view is no longer good, so he cannot really do that. All he has to do is play it as safe as he can. Kijana maliza kuheal. Before ufanye kitu. Cones, I'm feeling that what has happened before, I'm feeling that this moment happened before, and I stay there. Barunamisha nani, soko mchanga. And we have Alma going down there, leaving just one person standing. That is Porter. He will be coming in from the back here. Might just be able to take on CG3 Esports. But let's see how Porter handles the situation. My friend, just go to the left kidogo. Just songa kidogo. Songa kidogo. Hey! Sometimes I usually feel like going in the game na niwaambie. And then nakumbuka muone kitu. So now we have 9 teams remaining. The zone is getting smaller. We have a team like IGL already in that safe zone, but they have a team right next to them there, and that is NEX. Deadly Clan, on the other hand, sporting Rex Squad. Let's see what's happening here actually. INHAIL Tempo also taking on a fight. NXG losing numbers. Let's see where they are right now. We can hear some sprays. Sport unfortunately does get knocked by the zone. These nuts fall to follow high ground, but the sprays there. Toxic does get spotted, beautifully sprayed there. Now, INHAIL Tempo will be trying to go in for that push. Fike there does drop. Luckily, it doesn't really get damaged. We have to go with a jump shot. And, of course, we will be taking him down there. One person remains. Yeah! Boy. What is that shotgun? Mwache hizo. Mwache mbaya. He? Bro, that shotgun literally moved the hairline from here. Ikaenda nyuma ya kichwa. Bro. Beautiful cover there coming from Mike, and of course he will be going in for that push. And as we know, I mean, once you get a knock, either you wait for maybe a second knock from your teammate and go in for the push, or just go with it. Go like RC. Fast knock is the thing you needed to just get yourself moving. So Mike there tries to get the fast happening, but then doesn't really connect. Escanor moving back to the fight, but then Mike stops that from happening and takes him back to lobby. Now one player remains standing, that is Jane, and a grenade from Mike might just be the second Kobe coming in towards the team player, that is Jane. But they also have to be careful. A team is closing from the back there. Some fights will be happening, and if they're not careful, they will be losing numbers along the way as they try to make it into that safe zone. Skinny Parker. So right now, wow, we can hear shotguns. Deadly Dex and NEX. Okay, so Naruto there is also trying to go in for that push. Dex is the only person standing. Dex is actually a really good player. I can attest to that. The problem right now is the vehicle. I don't think he will be able to do anything, but as you can see, Mahidi there has changed his location. And if I were you, Deadly Dex, I will do the same and make my way into that blue zone. When you look at Rexco, they have the safe zone. They're feeling pretty about it. But for how long will they be holding that safe zone before the INHAIL Tempo? They lock in. The God of War has also been spotted. The smoke there is exposing his location. We have NEX basically as well trying to make their way into that safe zone. And someone will be spotted. Naruto Kunda has been spotted. Some sprays coming in there from INHAIL Tempo 5. The sprays actually connect, and we have Naruto going down on his knees there. Mike also making his rotation. Rex Squad on that high ground, but Mike has to be very much careful. One teeny tiny mistake and he will be knocked by Rex Squad. Mahiri also trying to make his rotations. 4 teams remaining. The game is focusing on that high ground. I think the teams are already securing that area, feeling good about it. The only difference is that we can only have one winner, one chicken dinner. So team 6 trying to get their own Naruto. Figure they're being spotted. He does go down. We have the players from Rex, so they're being aware now that INHAIL Tempo is actually really close. Mahiri and the teammates playing it safe. They do not want to engage in it. Yeah! Whose grenade is that? That's a guru-nade. Gets a knock, gets a thrust, and the nades are still coming quite hot. Jogo is the only person standing. Rek Remontada wants to go in for that push. More grenades flying in. The zone is about to close in. Jogo, Mambo ni Mawili either make it into that safe zone or Rex Squad makes it impossible. Jogo there immediately takes the vehicle, but he doesn't make it into that safe zone. Now we have the players there from Rex there trying to third party. Jane on the other hand goes in for that push. He actually wait, what? Did Jane wipe out what? Oh, he knocked and thusted. All right. So now 3 teams remaining. Mahiri is a solo from Team Next. We have a Team 18 player, that is Jane from IGL. The only person standing from the team. The vehicle is going to be his downfall. Just he or she, I'm not sure, has to be very much careful. Rex got Remontada. The nades are going in quite beautifully. They're getting the damage on Jane, but they're not really connecting yet. They do not have the elimination. Mahiri goes in for that push. They know he's here. The damage is good. Fast player goes down. Mahiri immediately takes cover. He knows that, well, if I take composure, like the player we saw there from RC that is anonymous, I might be able to wipe this. Another one goes down. Beautifully done there by Mahiri, and no push to the last player. But as you can see, the sprays are coming in towards him. Jane watching the fight from the rock there. He doesn't want to engage just yet. Mahiri is aware. He can hear the sprays, but he's keeping it safe. He's keeping it locked right now. He's keeping it very much composed. And Jane, if Habibi spots you, Mahiri will not be letting you go. I mean, you're trying to get his eliminations from him. So my friend, be careful while you do that. Now we have Remontada down on his knees there. Mahiri trying to smoke up the area just to get closer. He cannot let the revive happen. UMP in his hand. Honestly, if I'm being honest, UMP is amazing. The best gun ever. And have the last players there being spotted. Mahiri does get a wipe on Rex Squad by himself. Now, Jane has been able to make the rotation. Mahiri has to be alert again. He has a good number of smokes there to use. He has been using that for the rotation. He has been using that to make it into the zone. Now Mahiri is also running as he tries to make it into the zone. Same to Jane. They're both trying to make it into the safe zone. Mahiri there tries to get the space towards Jane. Mahiri again does try to spot him again. Does get the space. But Jane is all about peekaboo. And Jane is not stopping. The sprays from Jane are lethal. And Mahiri will be going back to lobby. Well, I believe that is it for game number 5. Bro, Jane was like peekaboo, but not peekaboo too low. Like peekaboo, but you're not getting any of this. Hey, very nice. Very nice. A well play there from Mahiri, but we have to give it to Jane there. 2 eliminations to the last fight, and they get 3 eliminations for the IGLs. Second place, you have NEX. Unfortunately, Mahiri could not back that chicken dinner, but when you look at their points, they actually have a total of 17 eliminations plus 6. That gives them 23 points. That's basically first place in terms of points, because for IGL, they're at 13. That means a 10-point margin. Mambo magumu hayo. Mwalimu wa mother tanpigia makofi. Third place there we have Rex Squad. They have a total of 6. Fourth we have INHAIL Tempo. They have a total of how many? 8. We have 5th place we have Deadly. With 2. 6 we have CG3 4. 4 we have NXG 0. 8 we have Baba Hakim's Team 0. 9 we have Team Secret 2. 10 we have RC. 8. 11 we have Rush. With 8. 12 we have Call Me 0. 13 SNT 0. 14 MTF 0, 15 TYC 2, 16 TikTok 0, 17 U7 0, and then 18 Prime Esports with 1. Going left with 6 eliminations, you have NEX Naruto. Best companion with 2 rescues, we have NEX Mike. And finisher with the final elimination, we have Mr. Jane. I mean, that was all play there from Jane. A big up to you. I mean, he waited, right? He waited and waited. Rex Squad went for Mahiri. Mahiri takes out Rex Squad. Jane says, cool, this is my time. Let's make a rotation. Takes a buggy, switches the location. Mahiri tries to look for Jane, doesn't spot him. Then Jane decides, okay, relax. I'm going to give you a head stop. This is the head start. This is where I am, all right? Sprays at Mahiri. Mahiri knows this is where Jane is. But now when Jane gets to that tree, he does 1, 2. You think I'm on this tree for long? He goes to the high ground just a few inches away from the tree and gets Mahiri. Guys, narrate story. Ha! Anyway, that was an amazing play coming from Jane. A big up to you. Well played, well deserved. IGL, congratulations for the chicken dinner. Give Jane a cup of water and continue. Last game to go. That's gonna be Rondo. So keep it locked in. Like, share, sub, and then we'll be right back after the break to finish the first day of week 2 in group stages. BRB. All right. Well, now we are officially back for that last game of the night, and it is a rondo. And I can tell you for a fact, being the last game of the night, violence is about to be cooked. Nachen Kwambie, if you think you've seen the most of KPL, watch rondo matches and you'll understand how it goes in KPL matches. Well, so far so good. We have been able to see very interesting games tonight. We have seen amazing chicken dinners. I mean, IGLs, they have to give it to Mr. Jane. I mean, the composure was good. We had teams like INHAIL Tempo getting a chicken dinner as well. Teams today are basically showing off. And even being honest, we love to see it as it is. We need the teams to continue showing off because right now, we need nothing but pressure on each team playing KPL. All right, I'm back trying to silence the animal. But right now, as usual, we know teams like landing in factory. I don't know what's nice about factory. Maliza. But then we have NEX here taking on NGX, and they are not here. So where are they? I can see NGX Shakur. Already 3 of their teammates are down. But where are they getting knocked from? Wow. Okay. So NEX has been able to get 3 eliminations already this early in the game. They have been able to back that. I think they'll ride on that for a while. Call me esports there. Mafia is down. I don't know where the teammates are. I don't think they're that close enough to get the revive on our friend here. So call me Mafia, unfortunately, will just go back to lobby without being revived by his teammate. You can see their RC also coming from the back. Anonymous is back and ready to lock in. NEX right there going in towards. We have Anonymous who's on the nest. Okay. Beautiful pre-fires there for Mike. Switches immediately and will be taking Anonymous down all the way back to lobby. Well played there from Mike. Now NEX, honestly, they're really giving RC a very hard time in this game. They have been going at each other back to back. They've been giving each other pressure. Kila mtu anataka kudominate. Acha nikwambie, there is room for everyone to dominate. So if you want to dominate, endelea. Hakuna mtu anakushikilia mkono sawa sawa. So right now, with the zone about to move, you can see how the teams are playing. I mean, Mr. Jane, hats off to you. They're getting a chicken dinner for IGL. Team 22, unfortunately, did not join as a full team. So they'll be forced to try and maybe camp it out and play it slow. But right now, NEX getting eliminations on RC is looking very good for them. Getting good eliminations, good points for their side. Already Shaki there has been knocked and thirsted. Anonymous has changed his position. I've made sure he's not, anywhere near the fight. For NEX here, I mean, Flo Jerry, Mike there is spotted. Postman is just playing it safe. Mike has been able to support him, and of course he tries to go in for that push. One grenade could take out Postman, and immediately he wants to go in for that push. He knows they're there, and Postman changes his position. All that shotgun, a pre-fire there from Flo. What? Predictive play is amazing. Oh, but Postman takes him down, dust him immediately. Mike comes in from the back, and Postman still goes on with that rotation. He doesn't want to expose himself just yet. Mike goes up. He's not even up there yet. He goes outside. He can be hurt. A pre-fire with a shotgun, but then this time around, Mike could be taking Postman down, taking him back to lobby. RC, luckily for them, they have Anonymous. He will be able to recall them, and then now they can take on fights a little bit later when people are not as crowded as they are as of now. So far, most of the teams are still holding it out. Even in Factory, guys, even the kill feed is not beautiful anymore. Factory that is usually crowded doesn't have people. Factory that is usually crowded doesn't have people. Kabisa. So now Prime trying to smoke his teammate there just so that they can be able to change their location. They're basically trying to play it slow. CG3 just by the edge here, watching the fight, trying to get grenades towards Prime Esports. Deadly Clan also in the same place. Teamy and the teammates are playing it very much safe. They do not want to engage just yet. But remember, this is that time where you farm a lot of kills, so why not farm them now? Oh, Deadly Dexter does get spotted by Kazuma, taken back to lobby. He will be, and that will be it for him unless the teammates get to recall their player. I can see someone asking for team 22. We'll see where they are. I mean, it's Jaggy and Baba Hakim only joined as a duo, so I think they will be playing it safe for now. So let's give them the rest there, just so that people don't stream snipe them and try get those free eliminations. Uku adispeki ako thumbnail. Yes, we as KPL we were given a photo shoot courtesy of the Esports Federation, where we had the players get photo shoots, and they have professional esports photos. So next time when you see me posting something like that, usikae kwa nyumba ukidhani ni chocha. Next time you see players being called to go take esports photos, please kindly show up. Sasa, it will help you, right? It will help you in tournaments. Usikose picha mzuri ya kuwekewa sasa. So right now we have RC. They're also making their way there. They're taking on some fight. Anonymous has been able to get a knock on the fast, but he really needs to get this recall now before teams start closing in, because as you can see, TYCOONZ Esports is actually getting closer. I think they also want to get a recall, but I don't think they'll use the same recall center, Sidani. But they have to be very much careful with that rotation. Very much careful. Am at our cost. TYC Logic has been knocked. I don't think they actually can see the push there. Yo, NGX Toxic goes in for that push, and SLK is out there. Jerry trying to get some damage. The push is there. He does get one of the players from NGX down. That is Logic. He's still trying to make the rotation there, and luckily for NXG, he was able to get that knock on Jerry. Luckily, the spray is there, and now we can see Abdaka coming in on that high ground. Might be able to spot an XG, maybe get a thrust there on Jerry, on the team that actually knocked Jerry. But unfortunately, that will not be the case. The player there from NEX wants to get closer, tries to get a thrust there. He's trying to go in towards Jerry, and the sprays are good, almost getting a knock. No, Abdaka stopped. Abdaka stopped spraying. But let's see what's happening here. Anonymous is down. Which team is this? There's a team, a third party, that is SNT. And they are going to be taking on RC right now. Anonymous is down. Remember, he has already been recalled. So if he goes back to lobby now, that's going to be it for him. SNT Simba going to make sure that RC Anonymous does not get revived. Of course, he's trying to rotate here, trying to make sure no one thrusts him. But the teammates are not really giving him any cover. They're just watching as he gets thrusted. Shaki there tries to get the space towards Simba. The damage is actually good, but the player will still be surviving. Sprays everywhere in the map right now. And Simba will be in that hot zone. Everyone trying to get some sprays towards him. Postman, on the other hand, there does get thrusted by the players from SNT. That is a Postman. Swashi coming from the side there. Ghost goes down. I think Simba as well will be facing the same fate. He's the only person remaining from his team. Simba, all you can tell you is GG's, my friend. We have there Swashi making his rotation, trying to get closer. Simba has smoked up the place here, wants to get the vehicle. He needs to get the vehicle. Call me esports, sporting Simba, trying to get the space towards him. Simba is very much damaged. I don't know about you, but Swashi will be stopping Simba there before he can get the revive or the recall on his eliminated teammates. Now we're in that second phase of that zone. It is getting hot now. Teams are closing on each other. SNT is eliminated. Mr. Jane from IGLs also getting the players also eliminated. CG3 are getting exposed. So let's go where Deadly Clan is, because they seem to be taking on Rex Squad. Already one of the teammates has been eliminated. We can see Remontada also trying to get the recall on his knocked teammate. Hey, munapigana sana. Where is this fight happening? Okay, God of War is here. Okay, cool. We're here. So now God of War is just going to be playing there safe. I'm sure he doesn't want to expose himself just yet. We have CG3 Kazuma very much close to them there. Deadly Gojo as well. Locked in factory. He wants some third party eliminations. They will work out for the first few seconds. But once they spot him, my friend will get back slowly. Beautiful sprays there. And we have Deadly Gojo almost getting these nuts. But then Mr. Jane takes opportunity of that damage and does get the elimination on these nuts. CG3 trying to get closer. Mr. Jane has proven time and time again that he can play alone. All he needs is patience, composure, and for the enemy to make a mistake. Oh, the airsoft case sounds amazing with that suppressor. He tries to get something, but then the shots do get some damage, but then he doesn't really get a knock just yet. Rocky on the hand there changing his location. We have Jane there cooking up a grenade. Is it going to be a Kobe? Is it going to be a century nade on Rocky? The nade goes in. The damage is there. Mr. Jane right now can go in for that push. Rocky tries to get the healing happening there. Mr. Jane closes in. Another grenade. And Rocky, he will be going back to lobby. GG's wall play there. Now Kazuma on the other hand here. He knows that Mr. Jane is there. He was able to hear his teammate getting knocked and thirsted. But for some reason, he wasn't able to help because of the distance with where they are. Rex squad. We have God of War right above where we have him. Sprays coming from Kazuma. Oh no. The thing with Rondo is this. Rondo has people everywhere. So wezi jo umeangukia nani ama unapigana na nani? Ni wewe tu na Mungu wako na skills kidogo. Then that's it. Let me see. Okay, cool. Good. Had to make sure you can hear me. So now we have God of War going against Mr. Jane, S12K and a UMP. Oh, this shotgun. Somebody stop Mr. Jane. Because tonight, hey, he's cooking. He's cooking. So the zone closes in again there. We can see some teams going into that safe zone. IGLs. We have Team 18 trying to make their rotation into that safe zone. NEX also playing it safe. They want to go into that safe zone. They're not really sure how they're going to be handling it. But if I'm being honest, if it's maybe finding your way and hiding it out and not fighting. But anyway, Prime Esports are still in the game. Mr. Jane there has been knocked by the zone, thirsted by it. So now the teammates can recall him where they are and they can now play as a team. Now Mr. Jane by himself has 7 eliminations. CJ3, on your knees you'll be going and we'll be telling people about how skillful you are. So let's leave a mess there to try and heal up. Right now Kazuma, inhale tempo right in front of him. Aye, mambo itachemka here. Kazuma has been spotted there. We can see some sprays coming from inhale tempo, and Kazuma decides I will be engaging in this fight. NXT on the other hand losing numbers to the zone. Not a good show. 20 seconds to go. The zone is going to be even more damaging. So if I were them, I will really focus on that safe zone. So RC Esports are taking on inhale tempo. Swashi trying to cook up a grenade. NGX, you need to be very much careful. Not even inhale tempo. They are basically in the high ground. They will be trying to third party. But as you can see, someone else is also third party from Team 22. They tried to get the snipe there on Team 19, but then it didn't really connect just yet. NGX, what is your plan? We have RC, Swashi. Bro, Swashi right now is thinking, what should I do? But of course, he knows what he's going to do. They're cooking up a grenade, looking for that Kobe. If it connects, it's going to be a good one. If it connects, it's going to be a good one. Well cooked. The nade doesn't really connect just yet. Cooks up a second one. DeMarco does get damaged. Hey, Kobe! The nade doesn't really get him, but then Swashi switches and Jogo is third party. Does get the damage. Swashi immediately goes in for that push. He does get the player down. And we have 347 trying to get closer. Jogo still third party in the damage. Quite good. But Swashi will still be surviving. Shaki on the other hand has to do something there. Shaki does get spotted as well. Very much damage. NGX 347 goes in for that push. It does get the damage. But unfortunately, my friend, you're a little bit slow compared to Shaki. Now with the zone closing in there, we can see most of the teams are finally engaging in fight. And we have Rex Squad still in the building. I don't know where Rush Esports is. Was Rush eliminated ama amenyamaza? Yo, Rush Esports walilala kasau game. Pain. But then you have NGX, Mahiri passing by. Rex Squad losing numbers to that zone. Mahiri has proven before he knows how to handle pressure as well. So let's see what his plan is going to be, because we can see him making rotations for the team, scouting out the areas, trying to see where we can go. Inhale tempo in front of him. Mahiri gets spotted. Remontada, good damage. Mahiri has to go away. He is getting spotted. Jaggi, team 22 is down. Now it's going to be up to Baba Hakim, whose HP is very much low, and will have team 4 getting that elimination. Now, Inhale tempo is also taking on a fight. We can see them getting a couple of knocks. But Jogo goes down as well. Deadly Dex feeling pressure. A grenade coming from Fike. Might just be a Kobe. Dex, you have to get moving. Otherwise, that grenade will be a downfall. The nade doesn't really connect just yet. Deadly Clan making the rotations. Fike is spotted again. The damage unbelievable. Fike right now is in the middle of a whole team. And if he gets a clutch here, I guess we'll have to call him the man of the match there. But then, unfortunately for him, there Gojo trying to get some sprays. A grenade going in there. Might just be going hot. He does get a Kobe. And Gojo goes down. But unfortunately, my friend here is alone. And that's going to be up to East to do something. But you can see where he is. Not even close. 5 tries to close in as well there. Manu does get spotted. I'm not sure if the player on the left was knocked. Actually, Dex is down. What Fike will be taken back to lobby as well here now. As you can see, Timmy making a rotation, and we'll have Inhale tempo player 5 getting exposed there. Does get spotted, beautifully sprayed, and we'll have Timmy will be getting that knock. Well played, beautiful rotation. NEX also making a rotation into that safe zone. They're trying to get closer. They can hear the shot. 7 teams remaining. Inhale tempo not able to make it into that last zone just yet, but luckily for them, they have one player who decided, I'm going to be staying with you guys. He's in the zone. He's holding it tight. But I think they could have used an extra hand when it came to that fight. CG3 Esports, where CG3 Haibo. I tried to look at CG3, and when I got there, they were eliminated. Now, with this fight going on there, we have the players from Deadly, we have them being spotted, and we have RC Swashi third party in the fight, and they get to eliminate Deadly Clan. Mambo ni magumu. Welcome to KPL. 3 teams remaining. Inhale tempo player East are still in the game. Swashi and Sharky still in the game. NEX got the first chicken dinner of the day, and they might just be able to close the night with that chicken dinner as well. You can see they have the numbers. East, they're getting pushed. Shotgun in his hand. I don't know about the close combat. I don't know about his close combat. But let's see. Let's see. Hi, Bo. Let's go. So now, East is here. He can hear the people trying to get closer. That's what one of them. Yo. Wow. That was a fight of the shotguns. But now this Molly right now here is, they want to cook you. They want to smell some barbecue in the air. But what you need to do is get composed. Take your time. He's still using the roof to his advantage. Molly's everywhere. He's still somehow not getting cooked. The Kobe's are not connecting. But NEX is also getting third party. And Flo there has been knocked and thirsted. Because right now they are very much distracted by one player. That is none other than East here. We have a push happening. First player goes down. Mahiri gets knocked and thirsted. Grenade still coming in there. East holding it out just now. And he's not losing just yet. But unfortunately, the S12K there from the player, that is Mike, will be taking him back to lobby. Now RC have the zone here. Mike trying to make his rotation into the safe zone. The baggy tie is ruined. He wants to get closer. The damage from the spray is taking him out. And we have the player actually going down, and same to Mike. And just like that, game number 5 is done. And finally, RC will be getting their chicken dinner. But not only a chicken dinner, guys. They get a chicken dinner and 18 eliminations. Oangambaya, KPL is not for the weak. We keep on telling you guys. You don't listen. But there we go. You have them getting that chicken dinner, the 18 eliminations. Second place, you have NEX with a total of 17 eliminations as well. Wow. Third place, Inhale Tempo, 6 eliminations. Fourth, you have Rex Squad, 7 eliminations. 5, you have Deadly Clan. With the 5 eliminations, 6 you have CG3, 6, 7 you have NXG, 1, 8 we have Baba Hakim's Team 0, 9 you have Prime, 1, 10 you have IGL, 8, 11 you have NGX, 1, 12 you have Call Me's, 1, 13 you have SNT, 2, 14 you have TYCOONZ Esports with 2. Going all out for this game with 10 eliminations is none other than RC Swashi. Best companion in 2 rescues, we have Axie. And then finisher with the final elimination, we have RC Shaki. Well, guys, I believe that is it for tonight's games. Well played, well deserved chicken dinners. I mean, wow. Have you guys been training when we were on a break during the campus tours, or what was happening? Because I'm shocked. The intensity in the matches keeps on increasing every week. Now, here's the thing. Tomorrow, we are still coming back. And for tomorrow, we'll be having... Which group is playing tomorrow? Let me just confirm so that I don't give you the wrong information. But tomorrow we'll be back and we'll be having Group A versus Group B. Finally, Group B comes back and they try their luck again when it comes to the group stages, trying to make their way into the semi-finale. Well, it has been your girl, Mitch Gaming. I hope you guys have enjoyed the games as much as I am. Everyone who's liked the live stream, shared, and subscribed, thank you guys. You are the real OGs. I appreciate you. But for now, I'll be saying good night. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here for KPL. And I'm going to say only good night. I was about to start stories. I remembered Rotananda Kulala Poleni. But good night. Thank you so much. And I'll be seeing you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Bye. Oh.